Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is a very... how do I put it? It's an amazing game, in my opinion. And while I don't, just casually dive on level 10 Super Helldive, I do just play the game every now and again for, why not? Now, recently there's been a bit of controversy with Helldivers 2. The latest warbond will be solely mech-based, rocket pistol, okay SMG, or I think it's an SMG to be honest, and 2 mechs. As a Warhammer fan, it's obvious. We love mechs. We love mechs so much that we have the Cassifarum Dreadnought, we have the Contemptor Dreadnought, the Leviathan Dreadnought, the Daredeo Dreadnought, then we have the Adeptus Custodes Telamon Dreadnought, the Gladius and... what's the spear one called again? You know what I'm talking about though. Then we have Chaos Dreadnoughts, which are no longer in production. We have Hellbrutes, which are still in production. And, the other variants of Primaris Dreadnoughts. Warhammer fans love mechs, especially ones that are piloted by a single person. And, me being a Warhammer fan, whenever I play Helldivers 2, I will always be seen carrying around my mech suit, or I guess being carried around in my mech suit, while reciting litanies to myself. Whenever I just go off and start unloading, sometimes I say to myself in that voice that the Dreadnought Space Marine 2 has, a hail of bolter fire. You remember that scene, right? Right? But regardless, I absolutely love the mechs. While the Rocket Pod Patriot suit isn't really my thing, the Emancipator is my thing. Having double autocannons, well, technically quadruple, because, bang bang, bolt on one arm, you get 2 barrels. Yeah. I've heard both sides of the argument. We don't want the warbond to be the only way to get the 2 new mechs. We want to be able to earn them through doing a major order, paying our 40k or 20k or even 10k in requisition slips to requisition our ability to use the mechs. Now I've heard the other side of the argument. So what? It's 1,000 super credits. Okay, spend 1 day farming them. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, you have your warbond. Play the game for a bit. Boom, you have all your medals. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, you have the mech in the game. And you're using it. I've heard both sides. And I'll be honest, I think this is stupid. Well, yes, you can just, play the game and farm your super credits. That does take a bit. Not, very long, but it does take a bit. Or you can pay $10, get the credits you need, boom, you have the warbond. I don't like this. I don't like that we're having to pick and choose, really. In my opinion, it should be a major order. I don't like the fact that we're having to either pay or spend our time farming for the credits. And no, it's not because I don't have the credits. I currently am sitting at 1,145 credits. So I can easily get the warbond when it comes out if it's a premium. And, if it's a legendary warbond, boom, I'll just play for a bit longer. Okay. But what about that guy who works a 9 to 5? He works a 9 to 5, and he doesn't want to spend money on the game, but he also doesn't have time to just sit there and farm for the credits. Is he just not going to be allowed to play with the mech unless someone else drops it for him? And we only get 3 mechs per round, per person. And their wait time is a bit long. I mean, granted, not as long as the Bastion, but, you know. Which, by the way, skins for the Bastion, assholes. Get to it. But no, we should have done it in a major order. That's how we should be getting our big arsenal upgrades. I mean, we are the Helldiver Corps. So, you know, all Helldivers, assemble, defend this manufacturing world, get them those extra resources, get them the super plutonium or something, super uranium, and, you know, deliver it. Boom. Why do we need to pay for super credits to get these mechs? Especially the Lumberer, the one that's half flamethrower, half just cannon. I'm sorry, wasn't that thing in Helldivers 1? Like, come on. Make it make sense. Also, what's up with that supposed rumored Warhammer collab? I mean, where do you get Warhammer from that? So far in the 2 legendary warbond collab ones, the armor looks like what it did in the own series, especially the ODST one. So why would they make the Warhammer one look not Warhammer? I mean, is this not an official collab? Is this just a, like, hey, here's a Warhammer inspired armor. Have fun. What's going on exactly? It's confusing. But I have said my piece. Make it a major order. And while I know I'm a small YouTuber, like, you know, 40 subscribers only, we are the Helldivers. A lot of us have this opinion. Don't make it a paywall. Make it a major order. Let us earn the mechs. And by earn the mechs, I mean like big major order. That way we can also get the warbond medals with it and make it feel like we're actually, you know, speeding up the process. That's how this usually goes, so why change it now? Yeah. Well, as we are wrapping up the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Actually, can you send pictures in YouTube comments? 1 second. Okay, it's unconfirmed. We don't fully know. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and tell us what your Helldivers 2 armor is. And give us a recommendation. What chapter do you want to see us paint up next? I don't know why I'm saying we. It's just me. Okay, bye.